Om Shanti. In this Avyakt month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life. Sensible. The children who have God's knowledge receive the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life as the fruit of this knowledge at the confluence age itself. Knowledge means understanding. A sensible person will have the understanding to keep himself free from bondage and free from all attractions while performing every action. He would have the stage of liberation and liberation in life in his every thought, word, action, relationship, and connection. This is called being detached and loving. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 17. In this Avyakt month, stay free from bondage and experience the stage of liberation in life. Today's topic, sensible. Dilaram Bhatti, point for practice, detached and loving, Nyara and Pyara. When you become soul conscious, old sanskars no longer control you. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Everyone is very well. Baba, Sakar Baba, and Avek Baba both had been giving us the signals. Look at your treasures. Are they full? Are they complete? And one way, definitely, Baba says, if you use them also in worthwhile way, that also becomes part of accumulation. When I look at Brahma Baba's life, he was part of every activity, whether it was gardening, whether it was cleaning, whatever, in the kitchen. Once Baba said, "Oh, I wish I could cook for myself," because he said, one who cooks should be real yogi. So that when you eat that Brahma Bhojan, it also helps you. But one who has intellect all the time with Lokik business, Lokik remembrance, and if you eat that food, your mind also be wandering. So anyway, when he said to eat, Brahma Bhojan, it was total silence. Because I also had opportunity many times to sit and eat with Baba on that table. There were 3 chairs, Mama, Baba, and one more was invited for different times. And total silence, but also, silence, remembrance. So it was like, even Baba used to say that there are certain actions which needs concentration of mind, intellect. But there are certain actions you don't need to pay that much attention. Of course, we also know what to eat, how much to eat and not eat. That we have to keep in mind. But otherwise, it's not, it needs a lot of concentration. In silence, remembrance of Baba, accepting Brahma Bhojan is also something very important. Not only those who cook, but those who eat also have to be fully pay attention. So becoming complete is all treasure stores are full. One definitely is through our efforts, but also as much we have obedience, honesty, faithful to Baba. Every time any seva requires some sacrifice and you do it, you get extra marks, right? Many times it does happen. Uh, you don't have time, but you still say, no, I have. That's important service. And you use your time in that. So not only you receive blessing from the instruments, but also from Baba. I always feel that even Brahma Baba, it was a lot of sacrifice. Just to set a good example, even of simplicity. Baba uh, was a jeweler, and then he had many uh, rich people who used to buy from him. So in those days, they will wear silk kurta, right? And diamond buttons. So Baba, when he came in Gyan, he changed it and he started wearing cotton kurta and a plain buttons, not of diamond. So there were many those who surrendered with Baba, kept asking Baba, can we still wear diamond buttons? Baba said, yes, you can. Because it's not renunciation by force, right? That you cannot, right? So Baba said, yeah, it's up to you. But he had to set example, right? And setting example sometimes needs some sacrifice. Because whatever action we do, there are many who will follow. Even for us now, it's a reference point of Baba. Every time we say, oh, we have to follow Baba. We have to do what Baba did. So at every step or every action, Baba was very particular and always remember that, like they say, the words you have spoken will be anytime repeated. So you have to be careful what you say. Same is with the action. So Baba, in a very ordinary way, lived with everyone, participated in everyone, but internally, spiritual journey. So we all have to be uh, not just sit in yoga, do nothing. No, we have to be in action. But as Baba said, there is traffic control, stop for that. Morning Amrit Vela, evening meditation. If we keep to this kind of timetable, then definitely you will be complete and perfect. So sacrifice was there, renunciation was there, all the comforts, whatever was there, Baba just change it to something very, very simple. So this today's signal, knowledge is understanding. As soon we understood I am a soul, not a body. So Baba had been talking soul consciousness and bodiless stage, right? So Baba saying that knowledge is understanding, so you have to be sensible. These days, anything we tell, oh, I know, I know. They only know, right? But how much they understand? Knowing is not enough. Understanding is another step. That's why Avek Bab Dada, Samjha Bache. Did you understand what Baba is saying? So Baba says that the children who have God's, who have God's knowledge, those who have God's knowledge receive the inheritance of liberation and liberation in life. Baba says, as the fruit of this knowledge at the confluence stage itself, the fruit is Mukti and Jivan Mukti. Knowledge means understanding. A sensible person will have Baba says, will have the understanding, will have understanding to keep himself free from all the attractions, bondages, free from all, Baba says, attractions while performing every action. Whole Ramayana was what? Sita's attraction to golden deer. Right? Sometimes not having total faith. Then we can also be attracted by fake voices, right? So we have to be careful for that. Baba says he would have the stage of liberation and liberation in life. What? In every thought. Liberation. That means even they say there are two things in life. One is awareness, other is habit. Most of our life is of habit. Because I do it, I want to do it. It's like We keep going on with the habits. But Simriti, bringing the right awareness to do action, there is difference, right? So I like this when Baba says liberation and liberation in life, in every thought. And that means not even go past your life by habit. And Baba has given us the timetable, live by that habit, right? Your thought, your words, action, relationship, and content and connections, liberation in life, in your thought, your words, your action. So this bondage could be habits, right? Sanskars, what we say. So Baba said this is the call being detached and lovely. Because mukti, detached, right? I am free, liberated. There was bondage, everything. Like we call it compulsory, but there's some kind of pressure of sanskar or habit. So we have to look at that, be detached, liberated, and then what you enjoy, the reward of that is called liberation in life. First, there is experience of liberation, and then in the life you just feel, I am really very free. Whether it is sorrow, whether it is fear, whether it is worry, Baba said yesterday. Because all this creates subtle bondage of mind and intellect. To experience the inheritance of mukti and jivan mukti, we have to look at, am I detached and lovely all the time? Om Shanti.